Okay, I want to make a video in regards to the breakthrough in regards to peace. And I made one and I thought it was a really good one. Unfortunately, the music overpowered me speaking, so nothing got, I couldn't hear anything. But the enemy's been at work over the last 3 days or so, attacking me so intensely in regards to me uploading these videos. And the thing, I want to kind of give you some insight. I come on here and I go into my little cup. I come on here and I go, so it's not consistent, but the fact of the matter, it doesn't mean that I don't have information that I should share. And when I'm saying have information, I have enough knowledge, wisdom, insight from God. They'll maybe last, I can maybe talk 10 different, maybe like for two years, 2 years worth. Meaning I can make a video a day, every single day for 2 years. That's how much insight I have. And so I'm going to try to be more consistent putting them out, because I know that if I'm more consistent, it can be really, really beneficial to somebody. And that's all you need is one person to get it. You know, only one person needs to kind of wake up, and that one person can wake somebody else up potentially. And that's all you need, really. It's not about waking up hundreds of thousands and millions of people who is supposed to hear the message. Their ears are spiritually awake to hear the message. And yeah, so that's the objective here. All right, let me quickly get into this video. So the breakthrough for peace. It's more complicated than the previous one. That basically breakthrough for joy for me was complaining. I needed to stop complaining in order to see the breakthrough. And joy was stolen from the enemy. The enemy was able to steal my joy because of my complaining. And in regards to the peace, my peace was disrupted. I wouldn't say it's completely stolen, but it was definitely a lot of torment. I lived a very tormented, my walk has been very tormented. And there was a moment where I was like, how do I claim to be a believer when all these people are living a life of peace? And they're like, how is this possible? Like, how is this possible that you're claiming to be a follower of God? And he says he gives you peace, but then you're not living in peace. You're living a tormented life. So in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to spiritual warfare. And I think that was my justification for living a life that's so tormented. Fast forward, it's just been revealed I was the one contributing to my own problem. Oh boy. Yeah, I was contributing to my own problem. And it started off with my view / understanding of attraction. My view / understanding of attraction was perverse. It was twisted in its at its base, where what I saw as being attractive, my attraction was rooted in my insecurities, meaning that the things that I saw as being attractive was rooted in the things that I was insecure about, whether it be someone's height, whether it be someone's, whatever it is. It was always something that, whether it be society's perspective of what is true that I came into agreement with, or my own, however I came into the agreement with the lie, I came into agreement with it. And society's yeses and nos, the social norms of society, they're not rooted in absolutes. So when you adhere to those things, you have to know that potentially you are opening doors that can put you in a very similar position as what I had to go through. And it's not good. So you have to be very present to adhering to some of the things that society teaches to be fact, when it's usually just a viewpoint and just like an opinion. That's really just it. And I didn't see it that way. Only now I do. And yeah, it's going to bring me obviously peace and relief. So yeah, my view on attraction was off, and therefore my brain then was basically told, hey, when you look for attraction, you have to look under this criteria. Anything that this person is insecure about, and you know what's on their heart as it pertains to their insecurities. And the insecurities, by the way, are jealousy and envy. So anything that is rooted in their insecurities, you then, what you can do is ping it and bring it and press on it and make that person. And then what ends up happening is the brain, because it's in fight or flight mode, it's always assessing danger. It's always in this continuous loop, trying to assess people and whether or not they pose a threat. It's doing its job, but problem is what it's going in the opposite direction from what I actually want. I want peace, but I can't want peace while seeking out those things. And the three things that were I caused to myself. I came into agreement with porn. I came into agreement with going to steam rooms with malicious intent, and also going on apps. So these three things contributed to my torment. It contributed to my my peace being disrupted, being stolen, and I didn't even realize it. As long as I continued to go on those sites and watch those things, it was reinforcing in the brain, feeding that narrative. Oh, you see, this is the telling the brain, oh, you see, you get pleasure when you boom. So it's reinforced. Then you critique again and you go into steam room if there's something that does, oh, you see, so it's feeding a false narrative. And it was successful for a bit, until I finally just trusted God, and I said, you know what? I know this is not of you. I have to get rid of this. This has to go. And one by one, I got rid of each one. No apps, no this, no that, right? And when those things happen, and like I said, it's a progressive thing. Everyone has their own journey on how they get to their end, but I'm just explaining mine. And only when did those things happen? It was just trust. I didn't even realize why I was getting. I just knew they were bad. I didn't realize that the things that I was getting rid of were actually there to disturb my peace. And don't forget, that's a fruit. So you lose your peace when you have the brain going out, reinforcing wickedness, perversions, and misaligned views of truth. So yeah, that was my story. And I'm certain that for others out there who are struggling and they want their peace, you have to truly look within and see how you may be contributing to your own issues. What are you feeding? What is the brain continuously seeking out? It starts on the heart, and that's another thing that people don't teach. The lies and the chaos and the confusion doesn't start in the mind. It starts on the heart, and only after it's on the heart and it's ready to take root, it then tells the brain what's up, and then the brain just kind of goes to work from there. So when you look at life and you're wondering why the brain is translating it that way, yes, because that's what's on your heart. But the minute you change your heart your heart posture and how you want to view things, then all of a sudden you're recalibrating your brain and telling your brain, okay, so that's how I used to look at life, no longer. And it's going to take some time, but consistency, you retrain the mind, you retrain the brain, and all of a sudden you won't have to deal with the problems that you once had to deal with before. So yeah, the breakthrough is this: let go, Don't allow the enemy to steal your peace by you making a decision to hold on to things that are not of God. Trust the Lord, trust the Holy Spirit, and the things that he say, let go, let go, let go. Because the things that you're holding on to, you may think that he's just saying let go to test you, but he's saying let go because he knows how it's contributing to your own problems. He knows how it's contributing to your own peace. And you have to decide, how important is your peace? A serious question. God bless. Take care.